Hello and welcome to Spiritual Bloom, where we bloom within our consciousness with your spiritual guide and twin flame coach Neha. In today's episode, we will be talking about the rise of the divine feminine and manifesting union this lifetime. I tried to record this audio several times, but sometimes my mic got spoiled. My laptop where I had recorded the audio disappeared. I could not upload. I was supposed to upload this long time ago, but there was something stopping me. They say, right, when the divine feminines rise, the evil always plays its role. That is what was happening. So let's not focus on the negativity. Let me talk about today's episode, that is how the energy shift is going to change the entire trajectory of this union starting this year onwards. So, my dear divine feminines, we all know that we have entered the year of 2026, and I know you are quite bored of listening to that since the past 3 to 4 months that change is going to happen. We are entering the union phase. Union is going to happen, but yet you see no changes, right? I know it's frustrating. After years of hard work, after years of inner work, after years of struggle, battle, emotional, mental, financial, you are at a standstill. You are fed up. You question yourself. Is this journey here to lead me or to punish me? It feels like a scam, right? Sometimes it feels like you have worked so hard for so many years just to reach here where you've got nothing. Internally, you know you have got everything. For example, strength, wisdom, peace, inner calm. But at the same time, you also realize that the outward journey, the outward 3D, also requires balance, such as money, stability, job, employment, education. The internal world is filled, but the external world still feels empty. So let me tell you that all these things are changing. You might not see the changes or feel the changes in the 3D right now. But if you are in the ascension process of this journey, and if you have really worked hard for the last 2-3 years or more than that, I'm sure you have understood, or I'm sure that you can feel the change in the energy and vibration around you. Let me tell you, my dear divine feminines, you are rising in your power. Many divine feminines have shifted their energy from lack mentality to abundant mentality. From a mindset of sympathizing themselves to a mindset of boldness, confidence, and understanding their worth. After years of struggle and so much inner work, they have finally understood that they are not an ordinary feminine, but a divine feminine. They have worked hard to become the divine feminine and to reach that inner union. Because of that inner union, they have received that calmness, that clarity in life, that understanding of their soul, understanding of the depth which their soul carries, understanding of how far they have come, and also understanding and acceptance that they are lacking somewhere behind in the material world, but at the same time they are not complaining about it because they have already surrendered their condition, their situations to the divine. That's why there is a sense of calmness, peace, and no rush within them, because they have aligned their heart, soul, mind, and spirit to the divine. And when your heart, mind, soul, and spirit is connected and aligned with divine, nothing can shake you. And that is where exactly the divine feminines are operating from right now. And why did I say that, rise of the divine feminine and manifesting union this lifetime? Because this is the exact energy that you require to bring yourself into harmonious union with your counterpart. This is the energy which you exactly require, which will give you your inner union, your inner harmonious union, or union in 3D this lifetime. But I assure you that if you have reached this energy, this ascended version where nothing bothers you, where you are at peace with yourself, with your soul and your divine, knowing that the world is crumbling around you, knowing that things are not how it was supposed to be, knowing that you don't have any material wealth or gain or that kind of success which you thought you would have by now, yet you are at peace. If you have achieved this kind of peace, calmness, and if you are vibrating in this energy, nobody and no one can stop you from achieving union this lifetime. That's why many divine feminines have understood that they are not ordinary. They have understood that they can alchemize and become the woman, the person they want to be. They can use their powers, use their spiritual gifts, and become anything. That's why they are called shapeshifters. Because one moment if they are sad, the other moment they can be courageous, ambitious, and turn into a bitch mode, I can say that. Rising in your power as a divine feminine is not an easy task. It requires years and years of hard work, years and years of struggle, where you are being pulled, beaten up, sucked up like a leech from within, where you are just empty and left with nothing. That is the moment which I'm sure that many divine feminines who have worked properly are in that energy. Like, you fear nothing anymore. The fear of losing your counterpart is nothing to you at this moment. Losing anything in your life doesn't matter to you anymore. But losing yourself means a lot to you, because you know you have walked in that path of fire which required sacrifice, pain, suffering. You are ready to lose, and don't fear losing anything in your life. Let that be material wealth, let that be your counterpart, let that be any close one who really troubled you. You are ready to let anybody go, but you are not ready to give up on yourself, because you have worked so hard. You have loved yourself, like, you have come into self-love. You have understood your worth. That's why you chose yourself. You finally came home to yourself. You understood your worth. You understood you lead this journey. So just imagine how powerful you are. And when you understood that you lead this journey, when you understood that you are an alchemist, that fear of rejection, that fear of losing people, money, status, counterpart is all gone. That fear is gone. That fear doesn't scare you anymore like a monster. Instead, you are at peace. And this state is very difficult to achieve. And I congratulate each and every divine feminine who is listening to me and has achieved this level of ascension, or this level of frequency or vibration, I can say. So you are ready to let go of anything that disrupts your mind, spirit, soul, and your calmness. But you are not ready to let go of yourself because you have worked so hard on yourself, on your nervous system, on your soul. And this is when the Divine Feminine has come home to herself or himself, irrespective of gender. And because the Divine Feminine has come home to himself or herself, the counterpart also comes home to himself. How can the counterpart stay away when the Divine Feminine has come home to herself? They will mirror, right? You are mirror energies. Whatever you do, they will reflect the same. So all the Divine Feminines rising in their power who has come home to themselves, your divine counterpart is also returning home to themselves, to you. And that is how you are achieving your divine union this lifetime. And nothing, I'm telling you, nothing is going to stop you from achieving this union this lifetime. Now union, I don't mean only 3D union. It is 3D union for people for whom it is supposed to be, but inner union for some and inner harmonious union for some. But union is your right. And if you have achieved this level of ascension, vibration, frequency, union is not far, because we have already entered the phase, the union phase, we can say. So keep working on yourself and understand that union is not far away. And all those things that have been crumbling down around you, let it be financial, mental, emotional, people, you are going to get rid of that very soon. Things are going to change for you drastically. So be prepared mentally, physically, and emotionally to receive what you have never expected, thought, or demanded. Because it's not just about achieving union. Because you've worked so hard and came so far, you will be getting what you deserve. And it's not just your counterpart or inner union. It's the other things which you actually deserve in this lifetime. So I hope you like this episode on the rise of the Divine Feminine and manifesting union this lifetime. If you really like this episode, please like, share, and subscribe. For any kind of personal guidance, you can WhatsApp or email me. My contact details have been given in the description box. And I thank everyone who have been supporting me, who are my subscribers. Thank you for coming and listening to me, for being patient with me during my hard days where I'm not being able to upload videos frequently, yet staying loyal to my channel. I really thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being there as a family, as my soul family. I'll really remember this phase of my life where you people stood by my side when I needed you the most. Thank you for being there, and I promise to bring you and help you in whichever way possible through my spiritual knowledge, guidance, and twin flame journey. Thank you so much. Respect to you all. I see you again in another episode.